President Trump won decisively with a broad and diverse coalition of voters, catching many apparent experts off guard. But one of his more predictable victories came in a resounding support from men, a feat attributed in part to his podcast blitz and a careful cultivation of a so-called Manosphere, or the oligarchy. Depending on who you ask, the Manosphere is either a thriving digital network of male interviewers and influencers who celebrate masculinity, authenticity and discipline, or, according to a recent op-ed of the New York Times, a dangerous movement of misogynists which promotes resentment and outdated gender stereotypes. No matter which label you slap on it, there's no doubt it's now a pro-Trump movement. So are young men really becoming more conservative, or have they simply been alienated by a radical and sneering form of liberalism? Returning to Uncensored, this time in person, is the host of the hit podcast Modern Wisdom, Chris Williamson. Chris, great to see you.
Great to see you too.
I've literally just come off doing your podcast an hour ago, which was fascinating. It's a great world, this, isn't it? I mean, I was saying to you just in the break there that when I worked in tabloid newspapers, we wanted to kill each other, right? Young men have had a rough old decade, really. You can chart it to sort of when the Me Too Time's Up campaign hit, a crisis of perhaps confidence about what it means to be a man, how should you behave. Some of it was obvious, some of it not so obvious, a lot of blurred lines, a lot of moving pendulums and so on.